Started this edition with some breaking news now coming in from Manipur, where the Chief Minister has called off an emergency meeting which was scheduled earlier in the day. This after BJP legislators' houses were essentially ransacked, and thereafter the meeting has been called off. Remember, the situation appears to be extremely volatile currently in Imphal. A short while back, we saw the kind of protest taking place. In fact, several local groups are essentially now demanding that there should be complete shutdown in the city. In fact, remember, the centre monitoring the entire situation right now. In fact, just about a few days ago, Armed Forces Special Powers Act was also reimposed in 6 police station jurisdiction. This after the centre essentially came to a conclusion that the situation is only deteriorating in Manipur. Having said that, let's just quickly take you through some of the latest details emerging on also a reporter on the ground right now. Anirudh getting us the latest details. In fact, Anirudh is joining us from outside BJP legislators' house that was ransacked a short while back. What's the situation on the ground like, Anirudh?
Yes, our situation remains on the boil in Manipur, and right now we are outside the residence of BJP legislator Raghumani, and here you can see in a public field some properties which were just nearby were also damaged by the red mob as they stormed into the house of BJP legislator Raghumani. Though it has been learned that the house was not ablaze by the red mob, but they have ransacked the entire household. And meanwhile, not only this is the third house of a BJP legislator which is being targeted today evening. Earlier, the house of Rajkumar Imo, who also happens to be the son-in-law of Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, was attacked. Several properties inside his house was ransacked and damaged by the mob, and thereafter they stormed into the house of S. Kunja Kishore, and in his house also at least 4 scooters and 1 vehicle was set ablaze by the mob. And even as we walk the talk here, you can see irate mob moving in and around the area, and here you can see the properties that has been damaged in the full public glare. Also, we are also getting to know that public announcements are also being made that curfew has been clamped in Imphal East, Imphal West and Bishnupur. In 3 districts of the valley, now total curfew has been imposed from 4:30 p.m. onwards. It is also very likely that, keeping in view the deteriorating law and order situation, we are getting to know that the government might also take a call on suspension of internet once again in the valley. Though no final call has been taken yet, in this regard, Sawan. But yes, sources in the Home Department has told us that yes, there are talks regarding also suspension of internet, because many houses of legislators are being targeted. Many houses of legislators are being targeted across the Imphal city. Across the Imphal city. As we report, Sawan, even first we witnessed how in the morning the mob tried to storm into the residence of Sapam Ranjan, IPM Minister of Manipur, and thereafter they also tried to go and meet Sushindra Mehte, another minister in N. Biren Singh cabinet, and thereafter they tried to storm into the residences of several MLAs. The first they stormed into the residence of Rajkumar Imo and vandalized his house. Then S. Kunja Kishore's residence was vandalized, and now outside Raghumani's residence also you can see large number of crowd gathering. Someone.
Well, in fact, Anirudh, I'll request you to stay on with those live visuals that are now coming in from Imphal. The situation appears to be extremely tense on the ground. My colleague Anirudh also getting us details that there is a high possibility that 3 legislators of the Bharatiya Janata Party are likely to resign. We're waiting for an official confirmation to come in. While we'll stay with these visuals, Anirudh, you need to tell your camera person perhaps to stay more on the visuals. What's the situation like on the ground? And also, more importantly, while you take us through those latest images coming in from Imphal, could you also tell us what's the political situation right now on the ground? Because given the fact that we've seen there's a growing chorus right now for the legislators to resign, where is it really coming from? How exactly are they tackling the situation?
Yes, Awan, there has been a growing demand for the resignation of the legislators, and people are targeting the residences of the MLS. Even as we saw these visuals from Uripok in Imphal West District, though curfew has been imposed, you can also see large number of people here moving around. They are also part of the mob which are targeting the residences of the legislators. And as we speak, someone, yes, 3 MLAs are all set to resign. We are getting to know that T. Robindro Radheshyam, MLA from Hayrok, and Poonam Brozen, Wangzing legislator. Sources close to these 3 legislators have confirmed that they are all set to resign. They are now on their way to Guwahati, and after holding deliberation in Guwahati, they are expected to make a formal announcement probably tonight or later tomorrow. But yes, sources have confirmed that keeping in view the deteriorating law and order situation and the inaction by the state government, who have irritated the mob, who have irritated the public, they are all set to step down from being a member in the Legislative Assembly. And they have confirmed that though initially the number 3 confirmation have arrived yet, at least 10 to 15 are expected to join the chorus. This is what we are picking up, Sawan.
Anirudh, we're just getting in some more breaking news right now. First, with regards to curfew that has now been imposed in Imphal. What more details are you picking up here? Is this an indication of the deteriorating situation on the ground? And also with regards to, first, let's take you to the other breaking news also coming in. 3 legislators likely to resign. That's what top sources are now essentially indicating. In fact, we're given to understand that in all likelihood, these MLAs are already en route to Guwahati. Anirudh, why exactly to Guwahati? What's the reason behind the legislators leaving from Manipur and perhaps going to Guwahati? Is there anything more that's brewing?
Yes, many legislators are also camping in Delhi for the last several days. This is what we are getting to know from the ground right now, that many legislators are already in Delhi. So it is also being speculated that these legislators who have left from Imphal today evening, they are likely to take a flight from Guwahati to Delhi tomorrow, maybe to join the other legislators who are already camping in Delhi. But yes, as of now, this has been confirmed that these 3 legislators in all likelihood will be tendering their resignation tomorrow, and many more are likely to join them. As far as the curfew order is concerned, Sawan, the curfew order, yes, it clearly indicates the deteriorating law and order situation in the state. We have been reporting from the ground for the last more than 1 week, and in the last 1 week we have seen how things have unfolded. There was no chaos in the beginning, but gradually the situation have deteriorated, and today morning, when the remaining 3 bodies of the 6 hostages,
right,
3 were recovered last night and 3 were recovered today morning, and after that the public erupted in protest. Voluntarily people started shutting down their shops, and also public announcements were made by the civil society organization, by the Mera Paibis, as well as the imams of the Imam market, and in their clarion call, if all the business establishments and shops have shut down indefinitely. It is It's still not known when they will be resuming their businesses, when they will reopen their shops. That this has also not been intimidated as of now, but they have.
Getting in some more breaking news right now, staying with the situation in Manipur with the total curfew that has been imposed in Imphal amid the violence in Manipur. That's the latest now coming in. In fact, this is a complete shutdown call that was actually made by multiple groups. Protesters have set ablaze properties that have been linked to BJP legislators. We've also showed you these images that came in a short while back, which indicated that several of the legislators' properties linked to BJP legislators were also attacked. Well, that's the